Here we are, our first battle of the Nitto Tires Great 8. This should be a good battle, Ryan, as we have Vaughn Gittin Jr., 2010 Formula Drift champion, going against what we have pretty much deemed the best battle of potentially ever, as he went against Daigo Saito and takes out Daigo Saito. But you can see the track conditions. The dark is the wet, kind of the light is the dry. We'll see as the conditions are ever changing. Fredric Aasbo leading, Vaughn Gittin Jr. giving chase. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! Holy cow! Nitro burning car crushing action. Vaughn Gittin Jr. just stays in it. What the heck? Wow! Vaughn Gittin Jr. just climbed over the Scion TC. Make some noise, Atlanta! Wow, Ford versus Scion. You know, Ford's slogan is "Go further," but their truck is Ford truck. You know, built truck, tough truck. I don't even know what it is, but looking more monster truck than it is Ford Mustang. As he jumps over the front of the vehicle of Fredric Aasbo. Let's take a look at it again.
You think you've seen everything until now. You can see Fredric Aasbo initiates it. Vaughn Gittin Jr. gets a little bit out of whack right there, stays on it. That was a really weird contact. I definitely want to see that again, but you know, you think you've seen everything, and I would love to see these guys go in dry conditions, but wow, this is just as an exciting battle as it was in a 100-mile-per-hour entry. Amazing battle by both competitors, and Vaughn Gittin Jr. was in the chase position. Now he's in the lead position. You can see the judges right here basically shut it down from the get-go. So, you know, Fredric Aasbo initiates. Something weird happens with Vaughn Gittin Jr. behind him. They make contact. Vaughn stays on it. He's like, all right, I'm out. Let's go. Fredric Aasbo going back. His team just, you know, going to have to check out the car now. But, man, well, here's the concern. You know, you don't know exactly how much damage has been done to Aasbo's car. There is a lot of unpredictability in the fact that he hasn't been able to make a pass since it was damaged. You know, does he go out there and throw a zero out? You know, you got to be thinking about that. But, you know, you have to imagine the team got it prepped as best they could, aligned the car back together. And now, right now, is our moment of truth between Vaughn Gittin Jr. and Fredric Aasbo.
2010 Formula Drift champion Vaughn Gittin Jr. Monster Energy Nitto Tire Mustang RTR will be leading. We'll see if his Ford Mustang goes further, as we've already seen it go further over Fredric Aasbo's car. Here we go, Vaughn and Aasbo. Good initiation on that first front flip, ripping away from Aasbo. Swinging out, there it is. You just talked about that, Ryan. The damage of Aasbo's vehicle, potentially too much. A big mistake by Aasbo, but still hold it together. And a big straightening again by Aasbo. So now, does this look like double zeros? It looks like 0 and 0 if you kind of weigh it out, with Gittin at fault on that front one. Boom, that's a 0. Boom, it comes to a halt. And then here on the second run, Aasbo 1, 2 big corrections and just dead in the water out there.
Well, it's already been stated that Vaughn Gittin Jr. was at fault in the first run, so that basically gives him a 0. On the second run, Fredric Aasbo essentially needed a 0 for Vaughn Gittin Jr. to have a chance. And you can see right here on initiation, as Fredric Aasbo transitions back up the hill, he straightens out right there. Now that maybe could have been a little bit of a half and half, possibly. That was a mistake right there, but I think this is what solidifies it right here, Jared. As he transitions back down the hill, Fredric Aasbo straightens out right there. And that, more than anything, should be a complete 0. So in my book, we've got 0 for Vaughn Gittin Jr. on the first run, 0 for Fredric Aasbo on the second run, and wow. You saw how that damage affected his second run, and that's why we're sitting at this one more time. Now you got to imagine, you know, has the team been able to put the car back to be able to be in the best competitive shape possible, or will that play a factor here as well? Obviously, Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s car seems to be perfectly fine, and Fredric Aasbo, we'll find out right now. Well,
these guys have seen the competition before 5 times, with Vaughn Gittin Jr. getting the besting with 60% winning average against that of Aasbo. And Aasbo, good job by both these drivers coming in. Let's see how they go up the hill to the horseshoe. Wow, you can barely see Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s car. Nice job by Aasbo. Gittin door to wheel. Nice job by Gittin, keeping the composure behind the Scion TC of Aasbo. Yes, sir, make some noise, Atlanta, and you watching at home on the Drift Stream. Wake up your mom again. Tell her dinner's ready. Vaughn Gittin Jr. and Aasbo are heating it up for you. It's not meatloaf this time, though. No meatloaf. We're all out of meatloaf. We're heating up some old pizza. Here we go, Ryan. Let's take a look at it.
Well, Fredric Aasbo's car does seem to be in shape. I saw one little slight moment that kind of concerned me, but for the most part, he seemed to be pretty much on point. Vaughn Gittin Jr. doing a pretty good job in the chase position. No major corrections. Fredric Aasbo pretty much goes a midline. Vaughn Gittin Jr. stays right with him. Nice job by both guys on that second inside clipping point coming down the hill. Really, the smoke is starting to pour on now. We're getting the course kind of dried up here as Vaughn Gittin Jr. gives one last surge as they cross the finish line. So no major mistakes in the chase or the lead position, but this is where I get a little bit concerned for Fredric Aasbo in the chase. Is will he be able to hang with Vaughn Gittin Jr., who's obviously sitting on a perfectly built car with no damage, and Fredric Aasbo, you know, he's really going to have to put it to Vaughn Gittin Jr. to try to get home the win here.
If you can recall, the last match that Fredric Aasbo won is actually in Las Vegas in 2012, where Aasbo took out Vaughn Gittin Jr. I talked about it, but these guys have seen battle against each other 5 times, with Vaughn Gittin Jr. winning 3 out of 2 times. That's a 60% winning average, and their first match was between them in 2010. Vaughn Gittin Jr. won that battle in Long Beach.
Yeah, you would definitely love to see this battle under circumstances that do not include rain, correct?
No, yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, we're seeing a cloud of smoke. The forecast is there. The wind has died down, but you never know what Mother Nature is going to bring in. Let's just pray for some dry conditions. Make some noise, Atlanta. Send it. Here we go. Vaughn Gittin Jr. is going to lead. Fredric Aasbo going to give chase. Monster Energy Nitto Tire Ford Mustang RTR initiating into that first front clip as Fredric Aasbo right there on the back door, but then Vaughn Gittin Jr. pulling away, transitioning through up to the hill, to the horseshoe. Look at Aasbo getting on that horse. Literally on the back bumper of the Ford Mustang, door to door on the horseshoe. Nice shot by Vaughn Gittin Jr. Here comes Fredric Aasbo. Is he gonna fight back? As they are popping. Get a little out of frame here. The smoke, cut through the smoke. Make some noise, Atlanta. The people are on their feet. Make some noise, Atlanta. Are you kidding me? Woo! Good old-fashioned move for you there at home. Drink stream style. Man, you know, depending on your generation, Snoop Dogg, Cheech and Chong, or Wiz Khalifa were riding with both those guys right there. I think all of them were riding in their cars. Let's take a look at it once again.
Well, here we go, Jared. We're just looking for any bit of advantage from either driver. Vaughn Gittin Jr. gets out front. Fredric Aasbo quickly closes the gap. Now remember, bear in mind the chase run by Vaughn Gittin Jr. in the previous run. You can see right here, there is a slight separation coming down the hill. Vaughn Gittin Jr. does go wide right here on this turn. Fredric Aasbo stays tight on that line, but there is some separation. So if you had to give anybody the advantage, really it's going to be on that second run right there between Fredric Aasbo and Vaughn Gittin Jr. And the judges, you know, they're split right there. So, I mean, it was a close run. I think Vaughn Gittin Jr. you know, probably had the better lead. It looks like he did go wide there. Fredric Aasbo, great job in the lead as well. Vaughn Gittin Jr. was really tight on him. I mean, it's definitely a tough call.
You know, we always say it's really one in the rear, and that's the very first battle. We're going all the way back to the beginning. That was not the actual first run of this one more time battle, but just revisiting. Here. That's how we got here. Thank you. That's how we got here. The Nitto Tires Great 8. This is the one more time battle. We've seen both these gentlemen run now a total of 4 times, with each driver leading 2 times. What do you guys think? Should they go one more time? Where's my Vaughn Gittin Jr. fans at? Fredric Aasbo fans, where are you at? So this is with Aasbo leading and Vaughn Gittin Jr. giving chase.
Yeah, you can see it right here, Jared. Vaughn Gittin Jr., he stays with him pretty much the entire way. There's no real gap being closed. He's pretty much with him most of the time, whereas Fredric Aasbo on the second run, he did have to close it a little bit. Just kind of nitpicking now is pretty much what it is, because both runs are really good. You can see right there, Fredric Aasbo does take the correct line going back up, whereas opposed to Vaughn Gittin Jr. on his lead run, he does go wide there, but it's not really that big of a deal.
You know, it's a testament to how close they were when you can't see the other car. You were in clear vision of Aasbo's car as he was chasing Vaughn Gittin Jr. Vaughn Gittin Jr. was up in the back end of the sign. Go to the judges. Vaughn Gittin Jr. says Andy Yen. It's Vaughn Gittin Jr. getting the win. It's unanimous. He moves on to the Final 4.